It's a beautiful Monday in the third month, and it's time for Faith Capsules powered by the Shaper's Ark. I am Wonuola Adetayo, the Shaper. Our scripture for today is Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 2. And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him. A threefold cord is not quickly broken. The imagery of a threefold cord in this scripture symbolizes the strength found in unity, collaboration, and divine partnership. As we celebrate International Women's Day this week, we will explore how men and women can thrive together by embracing our complementary roles whilst partnering with God to fulfill divine agenda. In the context of relationships, whether in marriage, family, ministry, or the workplace, true synergy is achieved when men and women align themselves with God's purpose. Let us consider 3 lessons from today's scripture. Lesson number 1, the danger of isolation. God did not design anyone to walk alone. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 10. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. Whether in marriage, friendship, business, or ministry, isolation makes us vulnerable. Just as Moses needed Aaron and Hur to lift his hands in battle in Exodus chapter 17 verse 12, we all need strong partnerships to fulfill our God-given assignments. Proverbs chapter 18 verse 1, English Standard Version. Whoever isolates himself seeks his own desire. He breaks out against all sound judgments. Second lesson, the power of partnerships. When we work together in unity, we can overcome obstacles that would otherwise defeat us. Proverbs chapter 27 verse 17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpened the countenance of his friend. Priscilla and Aquila worked together collaboratively in marriage, in ministry, and even in business to impact lives for God. Acts chapter 18 verses 2, 18, and 26. A godly marriage, a Christ-centered friendship, or a spirit-led team provides a covering of wisdom, accountability, and encouragement. Third lesson, our ultimate strength is in God. You see, the third strand in any relationship must be God. Whether in family, business, or ministry, when God is at the center, the bond becomes unbreakable. Jesus said in John chapter 15 verse 5, I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing. Now, let's take a look at some practical ways to apply these principles of partnerships. Number 1, in marriage, husbands and wives should complement each other by valuing what each party brings to the union, whilst making God the foundation of their union through prayer, mutual regard, and shared vision. Philippians chapter 2 verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem the other better than themselves. In friendship, what do? Cultivate relationships that sharpen your faith and hold you accountable, like David and Jonathan in 1 Samuel chapter 18 all the way to chapter 20. Proverbs 27 verse 17. Iron sharpens iron, and no man sharpens another. The third way in which we can apply this partnership principle is in the workplace. How do we do that? Foster collaboration rather than competition. Recognize the unique strengths that men and women bring to the table and work together with others to achieve excellent outcomes. Number 4, apply it in ministry. Allocate roles and responsibilities in accordance with God-given gifts of people. Encourage partnerships and collaborations, just as Deborah and Barak did in Judges chapter 4. and Paul and Barnabas did in Acts chapter 13. Ecclesiastes 4:9 says, two are better than one because they have a good reward for their toil. My friend, failure to embrace godly partnerships leads to division, burnout, and unfulfilled potential. I encourage you to celebrate the complementary strengths of those around you and commit to making God the central strand in your relationships. Till I come your way again next week, this is Wonuola Adetayo, the Shaper. Shalom.